wall of bread at the grocery store can be very confusing. There's processed breads and ultra processed breads. And if you saw part 1 of this series yesterday in the cereal aisle, there's a big difference between the two. Let's pick up, for example, artisan style bread. Primary offender number 1 of processed foods is enriched wheat flour. When you see the word enriched, put it back, because what it used to be is a whole grain, in this case wheat, and they processed it so darn much to make it into a flour, they got rid of all the nutrition. But they're like, hey, let's put it all back in there in the form of vitamins and minerals and enrich it, which is synthetic and horrible. Offender number 2 of ultra processed breads, the stuff we all grew up on, is, if you look on this laundry list of ingredients, dough conditioners. And they have a bunch of them in there, like Datum and whatnot. Dough conditioners are emulsifying agents that help the texture of the bread to make it more luscious in your mouth. All these ingredients are designed to hack your taste buds. And then if I come down here, you get something that looks healthy, like whole wheat bread. Well, yes, this isn't enriched wheat, but look, it has soy lecithin, an emulsifier, once again, to make the texture creamy, and natural flavors, which is the biggest lie in the grocery store. Their bread doesn't taste good enough, so they hijack your taste buds by adding more natural flavors. So what is an example of a processed bread that actually is good for you? Well, something like this is made with nothing but sprouted grains and yeast. That's it. At home right now, on our counter, we're fermenting sourdough bread with organic wheat flour. Yes, both of these are processed, but in a good way. That begs the question though, why are they putting all these cruddy ingredients in here? Well, number 1, it's cheap as can be. But number 2, they're trying to make you hooked on their processed food. Studies show that ultra processed food increases your hunger hormone, making you want to eat, and decreases your fullness hormone, so you don't know when to stop eating. They're literally making you hooked on their crappy processed food. And tomorrow, for part 3, I'll show you how they're doing it with fruit.